stars align. Kelly Coffee takes you on a ride divine. In her thought bubble we soar through the night, exploring the universe, our vision takes flight. A symphony of galaxies fills the air. Come with me, let's ride on the cosmic breeze. With Kelly Coffee we'll journey through galaxies. In her God bubble we'll explore the unknown. A grand adventure like no other we've known.
Hey guys, it's me, Kelly. Come on in. Hey, you want to hang out? Come on in and hang out. Hang out for a while. What's going on this morning? It's good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys. Tell me what's up. Tell me what's up with you. 3i Atlas. What's going on with 3i Atlas? Is it? I've heard rumors. I haven't done research. I've heard rumors October 30th. Just in time for Halloween. There's a lot to this. Isn't this the time of year? You guys, should I wait to talk about this till people come in? Isn't it that time of year when they say the veil is very thin? What veil? To the other worlds, to stuff in the Matrix, stuff outside of the Matrix? What is thin right now? My way of describing it is being in 47 different dimensions at one time. Experiencing the same thing, same feeling and emotion. 47 different dimensions, like this whole other concept of what's going on. Like the autistic brain is all like, oh, let's look from this angle. Let's look from this angle. What about this one? What about that one? But this is more like a state of being. And in that, you are able to see a lot from most angles quickly and easily. It's a little unnerving when I feel like I was used to being so limited, and all of a sudden it's like, now that I'm not limited, this feels weird. It feels weird because I'm not 100% sure what I'm aware of. I know I'm aware of more. Does this make sense to any of you guys? Does anybody have a better vocabulary than mine and can words this better than me? Can you English better, please? Please, English is better. Help! Help me. So in this feeling of the veil is thin, accessing more, again, of what? I've got some suggestions that might be helpful. If you guys have taken my plasma workshop in the Sparkling Star workshop, those two, my opinion, let me go through them, make sure. Give you, because if the veil is thin and you're in a bunch of dimensions, you're going to be more in the plasma state than anything. This is what I think is happening. Because I got in the plasma state early. And then I taught you guys about the plasma state. $35 for a workshop, thegodbubble.com. So I've got the plasma workshop and the sparkling star workshop, because in the plasma field, there are toroidal fields, and they look like sparkling stars. The pure white light consciousness that comes out of them looks like a sparkling star. That's why I named it that goofy name. Let's see if I can find my website. It's or kellyphoenix.com. And make sure this is the most appropriate, again, for what I feel right now. And you guys, if you want to do remote viewing, it's probably pretty easy to remote view right now. Like, if you're going to be functioning in multiple dimensions. All right. Oh, the mentorship class on Mondays. That is amazing. And I can work with you guys on that. Oh yeah, the God Bubble healing. These are one-on-one sessions, are pretty expensive. The God Bubble healing energy readings, the Quicksilver. I've got set at like $89, you guys, on the Quicksilver. And that, a lot of people have taken advantage of that. They're like, Kelly, I want to do something, and I think it's going to take about like seeing you 4 times. It's my best guess. I mean, we're only guessing at the beginning, and you pay as you go. So, you know, I think that meeting with you 4 times, you know, or 3, if that's what it happens to be, is going to work. So it's like, oh, that's fantastic. So we do the Quicksilver, because it's not one of the full-blown, hey, this might be our only time together on the planet. Let's make good use of it. That's how I look at it. Let me set you up for success for the rest of your life with us together right now. And this Quicksilver is a lot of looking at your energy and one-on-one, where it's private. You know, it's not out there for other people. It's a 30-minute energy analysis. And in that, I look at your energy, and from that, I will help you put together a plan on what to do in between seeing me from this time to this time. And you put it together yourself. You know, I just help with that, because I can see, like, oh, you're in denial. No, I'm not. I changed color. That's not really how it goes, but anyway, there's a lot of laughing in the sessions. So if we're going to be looking at some stressful stuff and getting a plan of action, let's make this like a pleasant. So in that, it's 30 minutes of looking at your energy, and then you taking really good notes, because you're setting yourself up. You are planning for your success. You are setting your own schedule. Like we do all of that. It's like, if you're like, you know what, when I did that 10 times a day for 3 days thing with this other thing that I did, man, it really worked well. It's like, well, let's incorporate that in there then. And then I might do some suggestions. It's like, you know, hey, what does your schedule look like? Do you think this is going to be 10 times a day thing? Because if you schedule it 10 times a day and you truly are, you know, in the middle of something, you cannot stop, then are you going to turn on yourself? Our program's going to come out, self-punishment, self-criticism, and so forth. So we look at all those aspects and then set you up with activities, like specific activities that start with slow, deep breathing. Like, it's so simple, but who did that this morning? Slow, deep breathing. I can't raise my hand. I did not do slow, deep breathing this morning. So, like, you schedule that for yourself, and you might even put it in your fancy phone to remind you. These times to slowly, deeply breathe. And what next? And what next? Everybody's different. Everybody that comes in there, their energy is different. So your plan of action, if you want to call it that, is going to be different for everyone. Hey, Brian, good to see you. Hey, Sarah. Good morning. I was thinking about you yesterday. I was outside in the sun. And, because I was thinking about the fabric and stuff. Because that's where the invention download came from. Then I had a talk with the universe about these tariffs and shit. So, we'll see, Sarah. We'll see. Because I don't know about you guys. And, get personal on whatever level you feel comfortable. Or don't comment at all. Oh, let me put your comments up there. There we go. In my life personally, I'm not going to go through all the details. There's just a bunch of details like everybody else. Except for this time, you guys, it's so different. It's so different. And 3i Atlas, whether you want to call it a thing or an idea, because that's what everything is really, it's just an idea. And then you create it. 3i Atlas does not exist unless you create it in your universe. You could be out in the middle of the woods eating bark off the trees and never know about 3i Atlas. Not even speak English. Will you still be feeling the effects? Is that what it is? Is this part of the big machine? Machine, Kelly, show us pictures. Okay. Oh, he talks me into it. Of course, I'll show you. I have to find them first. Hold on. We're getting all melodramatic here before I find my pictures. All right. That's not them. Hold on. We'll find them. Let's see. The moon. Do I have you paired with the moon? No. Nope, but I do have plasma beings on that one. No, not that one. That one. Okay, I'm going to start at the bottom and go up because I cannot remember where these are. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down. It's going to be okay. Hey, you guys, have you been watching this? Let me see where the pictures start. I got lots of pictures. He's like, where do we start with the pictures? Yeah, it looks a lot like that, which looks a lot like that. That's not me, by the way. It's like, Kelly, how did you do that? I did not. That's Colorado. You guys. Yeah. Up there where Breckenridge is. Holy crap. Well, you guys saw all the pictures and videos. See, up there where Breckenridge, right there by Denver. There were, I've never seen so many UFOs in my entire life. And so many rectangular and triangular clouds and squares. that was insane, the amount of paranormal activity, Bigfoot and Peak 6, where I went somewhere. Thank goodness. I heard later on with that, what was that, Rescue 411 or whatever, the ones that go missing. Like, I was in one of those scenarios, but I didn't take a picture. Remember that when you're out there and it's like something's weird. Let me see it. Take a picture of it. No. Nope. You'll be spared. Take no pictures and you will walk away. Yeah. Anyway, future maps. Would you look at that? Now, have you been following this? Because we're talking about giant beings. Gigantic beings that make up everything. What, Mud Fossil University? What, our archaeology is just hardened biology? So this is an ancient map, and then I put them all side by side. And I don't think I have the words on it. Okay. So in this, TikTok people were saying that this head was moving, that it was starting to move. And I'm like, let me look for my damn self. I'm gonna look and see, in my opinion, what I think. Has it moved? Is that one a little easier? Oh, that one might be off. Hold on. I think these are the ones that are lined up. Do I have those lined up better, you guys? So what is being spread around is all of the mountains will rise up. Like the what was that movie? It's in a foreign language, but they've got it dubbed. Wasn't Trolls? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember the name of that crap. But it's basically the giants. The giants, and they were hardened, and then they wake up, stand up, start walking around, and like the rocks are like falling off of them. And then they start just walking around. I forgot the name of that movie. Crap. I can't remember. It's on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix. Is that what is happening? These creatures from experiments ago, in this genetic experiment, did we start with creatures and beings before we got to humans? It's like, who's gonna like get all this gold? It's like, well, dragons don't freaking behave, so let's make humans. So it's like, that experiment went wrong. Zappity doo. Plasma weapons. Let's say, let's just overgeneralize everything. Plasma weapons and everything biological is now instant stone. When I am inside of a mountain, when I was in Breckenridge, there was a mine. I went inside the mine, and I was in the middle of something very big that did know English. It knew English. Very upset. I mean, its insides were being carved out, and I could feel all of that. But are these creatures, these mountains that are the dragons, petrified? In a Mud Fossil University fancy word kind of way. Mud Fossil University explains it. Roger. We did a long discussion on the phone one day. He's a way cool guy. So are these mountains going to stand up? And if they are, what is going to stand up? Are we on the back of a turtle? Or are those some of the layers? Do your own research. Don't believe anything I say. Holy crap, I'm full of shit mostly. But check this out. Let's pretend, just to have a place to start. Let's pretend this was true. There are still smaller creatures on top of this. Like, according to the Bible, didn't we have like 6 or 7 universes? Like Archangel Michael, when he like a part of all that shit, like the archangel that has short skirts and wears no underwear. Him, yeah. If you don't have tall ceilings, you don't know. If you have tall ceilings, yeah, he didn't have underwear on. Whatever. So you could have something like this going on the very bottom. Like, what's all this on top of? A jellyfish, an eyeball. What is going on? What is going on? What are we really on top of? Well, I see mountain ranges that look just like that. The ridges on their back. I've seen mountain ranges. Looks just like that. Just like that. I'm in Colorado. I've been going all over Colorado. You guys. Oh, you guys, I forgot. It's Good News Day. I'm going to show you some good news. If you're scared right now, good news is coming. Good news is coming. And good news, you'll laugh too, because it'll go, that's ridiculous, Kelly. Wait, what is this? Hold on. I can't see. Oh, there we go. These are the royals. This is only these dinosaur creatures are so much taller than these guys compared to, like, if you see the one in the middle, look how let's just pretend that guy's like 5'10" or something, or 6 feet. Like, the dinosaur being is not very much larger than him. Now, when I look at the British royalty and I remote view, they're more like, hold on. Pictures. Okay, so the British royalty, I'm going to show you from top to bottom. Top feeders to the bottom feeders. I usually go backwards. So the British royals and all, what they look like when I remote view them is the Barney looking dinosaur on top left. And I think doesn't he have a number beside him? Hold on, that guy. Yeah, number 2. Make it so number 1. Number 2 is really number 1. Okay, that could just go. Okay, never mind. So the ones that are like the British royals, like the what they were calling the Queen of England or whatever, like her, him, her. You never know. Looked almost exactly like this. So what is the British royalty is not even the top dog. Not even the top dog. Like, these are the top dogs over here. Well, they're not really dogs. But the queen was roughly 27 feet tall. Just under 30 feet. The being that looks like this, again, the Barney, like, the number 2, and the tall one in the back. The tall one's like, oh, Kelly's here. I'm sneaking out. Kelly's talking about us again. Hey, when we looked at these, oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Well, hold on. Is that long, skinny little arrow in the middle coming from the number 2 guy in the back? Because all the royals look like that. They're all some of them are like 25 feet tall. They're thereabouts. The queen is about 27 feet tall. But you see this tiny little thing. So is that from the guy in the back? Who is it? Benevolent Aliens, Space Brothers, or Nordic Aliens? Are those in the middle of the Nordics? We've got Ashtar. Yeah, asking for a friend. Hold on. Let me look at your comments, you guys. Hey, Mindy. I'll be working and listening at the same time. Well, aren't you the talented one in here? I've always looked at the red parts of the rocks mountains like that as the muscles of giants or dragons. So you knew before you knew. Isn't that cool? Hey, Michelle. Happy Friday. Oh my gosh, it is Friday. Well, happy Friday to you. Brian. Oh, I love these chats. You always put things in perspective. Really helpful. Oh, thanks. Oh, I'm about to show you an eyeball in a minute. Really good perspective. Oh, I don't know why I laugh that way. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, if it points to those guys, it's like it's in a different place. So I think they are referring to the tall one in the back. They got the big time ones playing the Ashtar Command. Is that what's going on? Ashtar Command. So we've got the Queen of England as part of Ashtar Command. Or, well, I mean, it's the dinosaur being back there that plays the Queen of England and this Ashtar middle person there. Does anybody know their name? I can't see that tiny. Or is the name even on there? We got the Nordics and that, and the ones in the middle. Space Brothers, aliens. Okay, looking for the tall lizard lady only. So when David Icke comes out, one branch of controlled resistance. Okay, question. The one pointing to the lady right below where it says Hindu gods, is that the dark, shorter lizard thingy? Or is that one referring to the one in the back? I'm thinking it's the guy up front. What is your opinion? What is your opinion on that one? Let's see. And then there we go. While I'm looking, it doesn't look like anything is referencing the guy in the back. I think still the ones in the front. You tell me if you've got a differing opinion, you guys. If you think these are actually pointing to the big, tall number 2 that's all left, let me know. Okay, I don't think any of those are referring. It's my opinion. Just you tell me. I think we're kind of safe there. Same these. Same. It's that they were inconsistent with these charts. I think is why it's hard for me to tell. Wasn't this interesting? When we get down to the are these called gods? What are these referred to? Yeah, Egyptian gods. These are the Egyptian gods, but I don't see the Queen of England lizard up there playing those roles. Do you? I don't think any of those arrows refer to these Egyptian gods. Huh. They're played by more of the worker lizards. Wow. Okay. Opinion is the one on the bottom left where it's pointing to the angels, archangels, and fallen angels. Is it referring to the shorter lizard creature that looks like he's got wings or a backpack on? A scaly backpack? Your opinion, do you think it's referring to the tall one? And again, I'll go through those again, just opinion wise. For the most part, the ones at the bottom play well. Have you seen any of them point to the top right, tall, horse face with wings, lizard in charge person? One of those came to visit me. the one on the top right, the one that's like white with a horse face. Oh, you know that a bat? There's a bat. I forgot what it was called. It's quite large, and its head looks like a horse. That's what this reminds me of. Anyway, it's got wings. It's in charge. And a lot of these guys on the bottom don't talk a whole lot when you meet them. If you remote view and stuff, or they come see you, they don't talk so much. They just do. When the guy back there, like bat face guy with the wings, he's all like, "Look at my wings, woo!" It feels like a he. It was a male voice. He talked. Gave me instructions. And he's like, stop what you're doing. You're undoing, we're doing all this programming. And then you come in and it was just me healing and letting go. And my light just started shining a little bit more at a time and all. And I was playing around. You guys were telling me all about, oh, like here, push and pull in the matrix over here, Kelly. Okay. I was doing shit like that. And they're like, it's this other person. I'll leave out a lot of details, by the way. Yeah, seriously, fly. Oh no, hold on. Oh, fuck, missed. Oh, I was trying not to hit the ceiling. Okay, we're good. Okay, back to the deities. Probably. Okay. There we go. Now, this guy you got. Do you think that arrow in the middle is pointing to the backpack lizard guy or the tall lizard guy? Because I could be mistaken. You guys, what is your opinion on that? And only an opinion, because again, it looks like they're very inconsistent. They're not doing the arrows the same every time. So this is the one I'm questioning. Like, why didn't they put it at his feet or something? And it was him. Anyway. Otherwise, these top two guys, I don't think they play any parts. So that would be the only one that would play a part. Oh my gosh, if that's the case. Because it didn't have like British royalty, right? I didn't see a category for British royalty. Oh, okay. Let's see. Now we've got, oops, sure push the right buttons. I hope this makes sense to you guys. And then again, I don't know if you can see it. I found some more pictures that you can see better than these. But I do have these, and you can see they've got a lot of information on there. So check out this bell looking thing. It's like, oh, this is the universe. It's shaped like this. Oh, you guys, what does that remind you of? Hold on. Does that remind you of? Hold on. This and what could be coming out of the top? Asking for a friend. Oh, am I in the right place? No, not. Oh crap! Where was I? I think I was in Earth, Eyeballs, and Angels. No, I was not. Crap! Where was I? I think I was in the afterlife. Yes, I was in the afterlife. Okay. So when you look at this, there it goes. And this being the shape of the universe, doesn't that make sense? Coming out of what looks like it's on the far left, looks like light. Where's that come out of the total field? So it's the toroidal field, and you're just seeing part of it. See, it's like, oh, look, this is space, and it's shaped like this. Well, it's shaped like that because you're only looking on one part of the toroidal field. You haven't taken a step back to look at the whole toroidal field. You're just seeing part of it. Does that make sense? You're just seeing part of it. And the part that looks like it comes out of the portal and then creates pure white light consciousness. Looks like it's at like the base of the light bulb. Like you would screw in. It reminds me of like a light bulb you'd screw in. Now it's kind of blurry, but you can see that there's a God bubble pyramid on there, and they show it from several angles. You see it? So the CIA knows about this matrix, but as you can see, they got a lot of the colors wrong. And they only focus on a really small amount of colors. Kind of like this. This is from a movie. Oh, I'm sorry. This is from a music video. My bad. From a music video. And I saw these colors, certain colors, and it shows them in this order. It's upside down. I mean, his arm is up, but if his sleeve were down, you could see that the pattern is for the colors on here. It's repeating in the same order. So in the media, in movies, in music videos, advertising, in anything that you see, you've got a repeat of certain bands. This is the original. That's why it's crooked. It's hand drawn. That's the original one. Like when Ra, the god Ra, it gave me. It was from the perspective of I am the avatar at the time. Ra gave me this, and these are the original colors of the god bubble. And then it's just been digitized, I guess, after that. So we're locked into a very, very small band where there's a lot there, but you don't see it. And those that are just all the drama, and mostly the ones that are more dense, see the ones on the bottom, or in this picture, they would be on the bottom, how they're lighter, a lot more light. See how in this music video, it focuses on this child being in a prison of these four colors. I mean, look, he or she, I can't tell. I don't think that's on purpose. I just can't tell by the picture. Is having fun, but having fun only with these four colors. Is this making sense? I hope this is making sense to you guys. This is so cool. When you're able to connect all of this. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Irma. Thank you. Hey, Sarah. Who made these charts with a lineup of lizards? Hold on. Let me go back to the afterlife. There we go. Let's look. All right. Something's on mine. Can you see all the letters, you guys? In my studio, there's something on top of it. I can't read. Is it dynastic? D? Is that a D? YNASTIC? Draconia, Royal Dragon Bloodlines. And I think this is the cover of the book. And these being pages in the book. Reptilian types. Can you see under that? It's too small on my screen. Can you read under that? Is there a website? It almost looks like a .com, but I can't see it. It is. If you can see it, do you mind typing that address in there? And I'm not saying all of this is true by, recommending this book or whatever, but I've done a lot of remote viewing. These characters are pretty accurate, the way they've drawn them, their colorings and all. And I have been visited by a lot of them, including the big head honcho guy over there with the wings and the horse head. About every 3 months, he would come see me for a period of time to reprogram a certain person, and then told me to stop doing what I was doing. So I just kept doing what I was doing. Gen X Sagittarius, you can go fuck yourself. Fuck you. Telling me what to do? I don't think so. So then they would come back 3 more months. Like, this person we keep programming them, and they keep malfunctioning because of you. So every time I would heal or more white light or whatever, this other person would malfunction. And these guys would come back in to reprogram. And then that was their mistake if they would have just left. But they told me to stop. Whoa. So that's the best I can do in getting information to you from where this information came from. Again, think from a book and oh, there we go. Can you see it on top of that one? Trying to get the... It's on the top of all these. I just cannot see. There we go. That's small. So screenshot it. Let me see if I can take a picture of that. Kent. Good grief. Kent. Is it Baker? Or Bakeman? Oh, crap. Well done. Do you see a website on here? I do not. On this one. Let's see. Dynastic Draconia Royal Dragon Bloodlines book. Let's see. Lots about dragons, but I'm not seeing that. You guys, can you, if you find it, do you mind putting it in the comments? If you find it, I am not finding that. I mean, I literally talked that into my phone and it is not coming up, or at least I don't think it is. Unless the cover looks different than I thought it looked like. Oh, you guys, I'm just not finding it. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You could see it. Oh, thank you, Brian. If you Google it, it comes up. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thanks, Brian. It's so helpful. Okay. It's Kent. Let me go back to the comments. Ken Bakeman. Okay. Let's see. Okay. OMAN. I think it's. And now all that's coming up are Barbie dolls. All right. It's not what we were looking for. Well, that's not helpful. Oh, cool. Let's try that again. Let me go from the beginning. Let's try it over here. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting somewhere. It's what I pulled up. Let me poke on this first. This is fantastic. Let me see his name actually written down. Oh gosh, I found. Yes. Stop. This is fantastic, you guys. There. Okay. Check this out. I still don't know how to spell his name. Okay. There we go. This is what came up. When I put in his name, that's what came up. So you've got Albino Draco Commander. Worked in Okefenokee Swamp. Okay, here we go. Female dinosaur type. Saurian, extremely psychic and intelligent, is the big one, the Barney one. Let's see, the lizard pope. You guys, the lizard pope. Dynastic progenitor hybrid. That one has visited me. This is, are they saying this is what is in 3i Atlas? Is that what they're saying is coming in 3i Atlas? You guys, what are the rumors? What are the rumors? Dragon Man. Oh my gosh. Oh, what is Black Belt Jesus called? Let's see if I can find Black Belt Jesus on this page. Nope. Let's see. Nope. I can't find Black Belt Jesus on here. Let's see if I can find him somewhere else. So you've got shape-shifting vampire Jersey Devil type. Faceless one. It's just like a robe, and that has like a hood on it and nothing else. Manted type with 4 arms. That one visited me as well. And one that actually looks like the devil. Oh, the big rumors. Oh, thank you. The big rumors I keep hearing is there are reptilians. That's the rumors I was hearing as well. And I was also hearing people say that it's going to be the closest or something like that on the 30th. And it's going to be an awakening or where people will come into knowing, or a place of knowing, or things will be revealed. Truths will come out. You'll see clearly. These are the things that I've heard in that. So is it 3i Atlas? Is 3i Atlas real? Who can see it? Can people, you guys that have done some research, please help. Have people viewed it from their backyard with telescopes? Or is it like, trust me, only NASA has pictures? Like, how is this information coming out? Like, can you take pictures with your cell phone? Is it that clear? Or the telescope only shows a little blip, but NASA cleared it up for us. They hope to make it a lot more in focus, like they did with Saturn. It's like, oh, Saturn. Does it really AI look like that? So was that helpful, Sarah? With the charts. See this post in the app. So I got a good picture of that. I will upload that one as soon as I can. Wait, I guess I could email it to, wait, what did I do? It's over here. Let me email this to myself. I can get it done now. Okay, the image and there we go. I don't know if I have a chart for 3i Atlas. Let's see. There we go. Okay, let's get this down. Uh-oh. What? Why isn't it letting me download it on my computer? Did I do it too fast? All I did was just send one picture. Let me click slower. Why is it letting me download it? Okay, and let me go back to it. I don't know what's going on. It's not letting me download it. What is that? Never happens. That like zero. The file couldn't. Oh wait, file couldn't what? We couldn't open the image file. Why? Why? You guys, this has never happened. I'm at a loss. I am completely at a loss. Why is it not letting me download it onto my computer? I do this all the time. Like 150 pictures at one time. It says try again in a little while. That is so odd. Okay, let me open my mail again. Let me just like sign in again. Like it's brand new. Okay. Oh. Here we go. Has this ever happened to you? This is the weirdest thing. It's only one picture. I mean, if I tried to send 50 pictures and there were like too many, it would already tell me. I think it's working now. That is so strange. I'll put it under aliens. How's that? I'll put it under aliens. Save. There we go. Now. Okay, under the afterlife. We'll see if I have room in here. Oh, no. So now my program's glitching. Now I can't add it. It's not letting me. The screen is frozen and it's not letting me scroll up and down. Oh, my gosh. I was hoping I was going to get to show it to you. Yeah, it's not even letting me scroll. Hey, Brian. I don't really get into the whole 3-eye atlas thing, but I get clips on Instagram because of the algorithms. And it's from remote viewers about the reptilians. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't get it on here, you guys. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if I have a bad connection. It's just because it's just not scrolling. It's like, well, now what? Maybe I can put it on the first page. Let me see if I can just get it on here. There we go. No, it's not scrolling either. So my whole program's glitching. I'm going to leave and come back and cross my fingers. It'll take 10 to 20 seconds. I will be right back. Okay. I don't know if it will free up. This one did. Afterlife. Okay. It's not stuck anymore. You guys, I don't know what's going on. See if I can add one picture. Here we go. Pictures, aliens. Open. Let's see if I have room. Hopefully I haven't maxed it out. Oh, yes, yes. It did it. It did it, you guys. There we go. Ah, that took forever and a day. There we have it. Sarah. There you go. All the different kinds. And I could go in and do like screenshots and do them by the rows and all that later, where you can see it a little bit better. Aw. Put this one up. What's wrong, puppy? There. Now maybe I'll stay there. Okay. There we go. Hey, Mindy. I heard with the energy coming, it's going to mess with technology and the internet. Maybe that's why I'm having problems. Looking forward to that. Wait, was that sarcastic? I don't autistically know. Clarifying question. Clarifying question. So 3-Eye Atlas. Last night, this was really weird because last night I thought, I don't want to just go live. Oh man, it's snowing on the mountain. Oh wow. Was that a ski lift? Oh. I thought, I don't want to just come on here and I might be stressed out or in a rush or something and try to remote view. So last night I thought, let me remote view and see something before I do the show tomorrow. And I don't know how to explain what I remote viewed. But it kind of like cracked it open. So I thought, well, maybe let me look again. Let me look again. So that being said, the energy in general feels really, 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 really good. Before I even remote view, it feels like good energy. It feels like a program, and it feels like it's going to get you trapped in the matrix. But if we put a label on it, I would label it as positive or good. If we're going to be judgy about something, positive or good. So okay. I'm seeing something, and it looks like a type of a craft that would be built in a factory. It doesn't really look organic or anything like that. It just looks very solid. And it's not as much what I'm seeing as what I'm hearing. It's like chatter, lots and lots of chatter. So I don't know if it's communications going in and out. Let's see what. But when I talk and ask questions, it's just me focusing myself. It's just focusing technique, like anything else. Okay, so why is all this chatter? Who are they talking to? Oh, it's us. Like Lockheed Martin stuff. Oh, like Lockheed Martin came from that to Lockheed. Like Lockheed Martin didn't invent it. They just manufacture that. So that is truly the vessel, but that is not them. Because it sounds like English. It sounds like English. Is it the default? Hold on. Is there a worldwide default for traffic control language? Hold on. Well, English is the mandatory international language for air traffic control. Okay. Yeah, it's the well, I used the word default. It was like, what does that mean, Kelly? I don't know which word it is. So that makes sense. English is the mandatory international language for air traffic control. Honestly, in English, I'm hearing chatter, lots of chatter, as if it's talking so much you can't hear what they're saying, but it is English. It's male and female. It looks like it. Oh, there's like multi decks. It reminds me of those really big airplanes that have several decks that you go up and down. Like the luxury airplanes, the huge ones. It's like, let's go to the 3rd floor to the bar. So I think there's a workout room on level 2. I'm not saying they are people, but they look like people. And they look like they've got like simple jumpsuits on of different colors, like categories or something. Like that's how they're labeled. Like whatever they're doing has to do with what color they're wearing. And their jumpsuits, like for the ladies, they're more like a like a like a frock even in the front, just very plain and flat. It goes down, and then simple pants that match the same color. Well, more like fancy scrubs. Well, I say jumpsuits. There's yellow and like pink and like pastel colors, blue, green, like a not like a rose, not a red, but a rose. And they're walking around as if they're like rich people interacting with each other. And they're important to people. Like a transport, if this were a cruise, a boat in the ocean, it'd be, like a luxury liner with a bunch of rich people on it, milling around because they carry themselves like the wealthy. Am I remote viewing the wrong thing? Everybody else is seeing reptilians, and I'm seeing like people-looking things on a multi-level deck, and they have got a view, and like there's windows to look out of. They a lot of them have blonde hair. Not all of them. Some have dark hair, but a lot have blonde hair. What's going on? Oh, you guys, I might need to take her to go out to like potty. So that doesn't match at all what anybody else is saying is on there, does it? Why am I not seeing what? Am I looking at the wrong vessel? Ella, really excited because looking forward to a break of working. Not sarcastic, for real. Thank you. Because when it's like the written language, I don't know what's sarcasm and what's not. Thank you for clarifying that. Thank you. That's why I asked. So I was like, was that sarcasm? Did she really mean it, or did she mean the opposite? Like these have two completely different meanings. I want to make sure I get this right. It's like it's like yay or oh I'm sorry. Like sometimes I'll ask my friend that. She's like, so this blah, blah, blah happened at the meeting. And I'm like, do you need a shoulder or congratulations? She's like, no, this is good. I'm like, oh, congratulations. Yeah, puppy break. Let me go take a puppy break. And then and it'll give me a mind break to go, why am I seeing something different than everybody seeing reptilians? Why am I seeing people? Has anybody remote viewed people on 3i Atlas? I don't think so. Well, when I say people, I'm not saying they're humans, but they look like humans. But maybe for Europe. I'm sorry, that's terrible. I should stop saying that. Like if someone looks a little weird, I just say, "Oh, they're from Europe." So it's kind of like they're from Europe. But they're blind, and they do feel. Oh, they are taller than humans. Oh, they are. Let me take Puppy out, and I'll be back. I want a remote view because I saw them all together. They're relatively the same height. Everybody on there. I don't see creatures on there at all. Like Star Trek, how you've got Worf and the Ferengi's and all. And the Vulcans and so forth, where everybody looks different. Everybody looks similar. Again, the only difference is a few of them have dark hair, but most of them have blonde. And they're acting like they're very sophisticated, and they're walking around in a very proper manner, like they are either some type of royalty or rich or privileged or so forth. And there's nobody on there that I don't see servants or wait staff, whatever it's called for them. Okay, on a cruise, how you got people and then staff. I mean, staff are people too. But like, how do the people get all the stuff from the staff? Staff cooks food, makes your beds, and cleans your sheets and stuff. But I don't see staff. Oh, it's a relatively short voyage. Well, but this seems to be taking forever. How can this be a short voyage? I just heard this is a short voyage. Something's not right. No, something's not right. Okay, I'm now starting to overthink it. I'm gonna go. Let me take Puppy out. Is there a song that you'd like to hear? See what song to put on, if there's a good one. Wait, let me see what the song is. Oh crap, I got in trouble for that one. They demonetized my video for that one the other day. I forgot. Let me delete it so I don't accidentally do that again. The other's okay with the copyright. That one was not. And I just forgot to take it off. All right. We'll do... Oh, let's get a picture. Yeah, pee-pee break. Let's do pee-pee break. A picture. Should we do... What is that? This... I don't... I'm not doing the coffee anymore. But this is good energy. That's what the background is. This background of the gold is part of the Rise of the Phoenix. So I'll leave this on here because of the good energy. All of these are intuitive drawings and intuitive artwork. So I'll leave you with the positivity, and I will see you in about 5 minutes. You guys, thank you for your patience. Puppy greatly appreciates that. She also enjoyed the song probably too much. So we will be calming her down in the next minute or two and going from there. In the meanwhile, while we're getting a grip over here, something to chew on. Something to chew on. The potential of what is 15 pies? The fuck is that? How tall are you? 15 pies. Duh. Yeah. Can somebody educate me? Girl, chill. I mean, what did that zebra do to you? Seriously, that's your friend. It's your friend. Zebra and Blatz. I mean, really. Just doing this in the middle of the street. I mean, come on. Zebra and Blatz. Zebra in Blatz. She set it up on all fours. That's her friend. Zebra and Blatz. Zebra and Blatz. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, check that out. Check that out. So if we had someone on the level of Adam, what, around 30, 35 feet tall or so. And what didn't we look it up the other day? What were the heights? Wasn't it between like 35 and 42 feet or something like that? The doorways. How tall are the doorways in the Tartarian buildings? Basically, Tartaria does not exist, but here's its flag. Okay, it's a start. How do I look this up? How tall are the doorways in the large government buildings? Or should I just ask for like the Vatican? Okay, that's not what I was asking. Fuck. You guys, how do I ask this question to look it up? I looked it up the other day and I got the information and then I promptly forgot. Crap. Zebra likeness goes on plain suit. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Doors of this. Okay, how tall is that one? Yes, that's the door I'm talking about. How tall are they? Okay, visit. Oh, good grief. Anniversary. Okay, here we go. 38 feet 8 inches. So it's almost 40 feet. I'll just say 40 for an even number. It's just one. So if all those doorways are about 40 feet tall, think about it. There are people over 6'8". The average door frame in modern day the United States, at least, is 6'8". So if you're 6'8", you still have to duck a little because you'll just graze the top. If you've got a little bit of a sole on your shoe, you'll bump your head if you're 6'8". So most people are not 6'8", or way under 6'8", but are in varying heights. And then those that are 6'8", 7 feet or above just duck when they go through the doors, right? So it can mean that there could be people taller than 40 feet. And they just duck when they go in the buildings, if they fit. Well, that had nothing to do with giants. I couldn't see it very well. Sorry about that. And wait, what is this? Hold on, I can't remember what this is. Oh, these are places in Colorado that are like, what is this? The remnants of? There's all kinds of shit all over the place here. It's like, what did that used to be? I mean, you can tell by some of it. We won't get too crazy here, but it looks like an arm and a back, and a body, and the legs. Everywhere you look, at least around here, and I've traveled all over Colorado, not everywhere, but almost everywhere. And there are so many mountains that have eyes. So everywhere I went, I just continued to take pictures. Are you okay, puppy? You all right? Oh my God. So everywhere I went, I just kept taking pictures of the mountains. And then at some point I was going to collect all those pictures and be like, look, here's this mountain range. And then there's in Colorado, and then New Mexico, Texas as well. They were all the same, or a similar, same-ish. Like, remember when I was showing you the pictures before of the like lizards with the spikes on the back? I have pictures of those mountain ranges that some of them are about 1 mile in between each spike, and then it comes down, and then it does it again and comes down and just repeats. And we just looked at creatures that look like that on their backs. If you didn't, start over from the beginning. I got into pictures. I know you guys like pictures. I like pictures too. Anybody here understand electricity? Maybe not that you're have to be an electrician, but understanding those systems. Anybody here? Take a look at this. Okay. That channel's gone, I think. And so I will look and see if I can find any of these videos to post again, if I can. This Colorado Bigfoot. So this right here, being intrigued yet terrified of electricity. So I didn't look much into it because I wasn't going to be messing with it at all. I didn't need to know anything about it. If I learned something about it, I'm concerned I might try to do some stuff. So for the most part, I tried to ignore anything electricity because of an experience or two I had as a child. left a lasting impression. One of those forever impression kinds of things. Like, oh, we don't fuck with electricity at all. So anyway, just a choice to be ignorant in the area of electricity due to fear. Due to fear. But nonetheless, I found myself in the middle of the woods with Colorado Bigfoot. And he brought me out there to see if I would communicate with the Bigfoot, what they would say, and so forth. So they were telling me about their systems and all. And so when we came to this right here, I was like, oh, this is what grounds everything. And so you see how many things connect to this one point? And you can't see it, but it's one of those... it's like the base of a tree that keeps going down with the roots and everything. It's been uprooted and all the dirt's gone and all. And it's just that base part. It looks like um it was broken off. Like when it's found, it's broken off at a certain place, like right above the ground, and then it's moved. They moved this. It's independent of the ground. It's not attached to the ground at all. I'm sorry you can't see it. But it could be, it could go anywhere. So it's not where it was originally. It was moved, put there, then all these were put on top of it. You guys, this is miles and miles and miles. I can't tell you how long we had to hike up a mountain to get to this remote place where there are no trails that go in it. In fact, there are these huge trees, enormous trees. Oh my gosh, hundreds of years old. That it looked like were broken off and moved. You know, the trunk of this tree is, or what's left of the tree, the stump, nowhere to be found. And there's 10 or more of these huge trees that not only were they broken off, you know, right above the ground, but the branches were stripped off, like broken, kind of brute force stripped off. Not like a landscaper would do it, or a log machine. It was by hand. And then these were placed in very intelligently placed, psychologically and so forth, that where they are, it's like, oh, there's nothing over here, and there's, you know, just a bunch of trees, and, you know, huge, enormous, hundreds of years old, biggest trees, bigger than the trees you were seeing in the forest in all those places. So those had to come from somewhere else and put right there. And that's what we walked through. It was very difficult walking through those enormous trees that were on their sides, one right after the other. And so you had to either go under them, over them. It was something to get to this place that we got to find all this stuff. It's like the Sasquatch. It's about probably 100 yards at least deep and 6 miles wide. And every day it rains, and so every day all those pine needles and the dirt and all that, when it rains, any footprints or anything like that are smudged. Does that make sense? You guys that have been out in the forest, and you know how the full floor of the forest is. So in this area, all over the place, you know, it's like grass, 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 grass. But you get into the area I just described, about 100 yards by 6 miles. Like we don't have grass. We've got either the dirt or that, you know, compost that the forest naturally does as it sheds its pine needles and all that on the ground over time, and then the decomposition process. So the type of ground cover that makes it difficult to get footprints. And then again, every day in the mountains it rains. And you could see in and out of this thing, there are no footprints, but ours. In this tall grass where it could be easy to see. Or it'd be evident if anybody else was there. Nobody. Just us. In this place. So while we were there, you guys, this is on film. I think all of this is on his channel. I can't remember. While we were there, you know, there were smudges and footprints and all of that, and a place where toes would be, you know, pushed in, but not toe-shaped footprints. If that makes sense. So the flat part of the foot without the toes, that was like, okay, I'm walking over here and I'm stepping, but I'm turning as I step, so it's kind of like smudged, and those are everywhere. But there, for me at that point, it's like, no, it's got to be definite, you know, definitely definite. Or I hadn't seen any toes at that point, just lots of very, very big. Something was walking around really big, but no clear, just like a stamp of a footprint. So we were in one area, again, lots of footprints, but no toes. You can have me at toe. I don't see any toes. So in my mind, I'm doing all kinds of, well, maybe the deer got something stuck on its feet and ran through there. It's just crap like that was going through my mind. Of anything it could be, but Sasquatch. Because there were deer prints going through there. No other animal, only deer, and not even small animal footprints. No, cats or dogs. No foxes or mountain lions. And I was told that they hate mountain lions. That they'll shred anything that goes through there. The mountain lions, but they leave the deer alone. Like they like the deer. They leave the deer alone, but it's like, don't come in here. Don't come in here. But I was invited and welcomed. I mean, we talked before we got there. That was so cool. And then, in the videos, you can see them. Oh, right there, there's two of them that we're watching. So this was like a spiritual, I guess is the best word for it, a spiritual place. Something where the Sasquatch, with the kind of the mentality of I'm here to help and all, that they wouldn't harm you. Because there are Sasquatch, like, the teenagers that get rambunctious before they get kicked out. It's like, you guys go off on your own for a while. Calm your ass down. And then we could talk maybe later. And they go off. So the Sasquatch have their misfits, the young males with too much testosterone or whatever Sasquatch have. And then at some point they're like, oh gosh, we're all just being ridiculous. And then they kind of grow out of it. Then they, join and their schools. It's an organized society, and they don't separate themselves in a it's like a natural separation, not like, hey, you have to decide what you're going to do for a profession. It's not like that at all. It's just the stuff that they do is more natural. It feels all their systems are more natural, even though they've got an organization to it. They in the laying out of all of these trees in the wood, I saw the pattern that they were doing, the geometry, calculus, the trigonometry of it all. I'm seeing it with an autistic mind. And even though I didn't 100% understand electricity, I saw how it was energy manipulation. Energy, like the energy that's coming up off the planet, let's say. The grid of like this, the stuff that they're doing like that, it takes that energy and like harnesses it, I guess. And then it reroutes it. And that's one of the ways that you're not able to see them. Is what they told me is they hide in the fourth dimension. They wrap the fourth dimension around them, is the way that they showed me. They can wrap themselves in the fourth dimension. They're able to do it because the energy from the planet is very strong. And from 6 miles, like 100-yard football field wide, 6 miles of this stuff. They're capturing all kinds of stuff coming from this planet and utilizing it for a whole lot better things than we're doing. It's an amazing place to be. Amazing. Out there. To see that they're working with nature. And you could see in this system there were some trees, or the trunks, or the logs, or whatever you want to call them. They're all broken off and transported. In other words, their stump was not right there. Some of them had deteriorated over the years. and had crumbled, and it was on the ground, kind of in a line where it used to be. And then you'd see a very freshly broken off tree put in its place. Everything in that forest touched itself. Everything. There was not one thing. There was not one tree that had fallen in that forest that didn't touch something else. In this grid pattern that was 6 miles long. Miles long, you guys. It was incredible. And this was just tiny little basic stuff. These weren't even extravagant structures that this Colorado Bigfoot, I believe on his channel, he's got 3-story structures, doesn't he? Like very sophisticated in areas where there's woven wood. So what I saw, when a tree falls, and there's trees to the right and the left of it, when it falls down onto the ground, you look at it, the tree is straight, and it just happened to have a tree to the right and to the left. These trees were woven in and out of the trees that were there. So the ones that were, oh gosh, I can't remember how tall. Don't take me at this height. Maybe let's say 12 feet tall. I can't remember. Like one of the layers of the levels, you would see some of the trees or the trunks woven as if some type of energy was applied to the tree to make it pliable and flexible to weave in and out of the still standing trees. They're still growing and all. This was on technology. Well, when I say technology, they were able to through this grid system be able to do this stuff, to bend the wood, to weave it like you would weave for, like how you would soak it in water. Let's say you're going to do wicker furniture. You soak it in water to make it, pliable and easy to use, and when it dries out, it's nice and stiff. Like that idea for weaving, only they do it with energy. Gosh, I hope this makes sense. Hope it makes sense. Here's these two a little bit closer. Aren't they cute? Oh my god. Anyway, they were watching, and I was talking to them. I communicated with them before I got there. So they poked their heads out. And this is one that I had on where was this? Oh, Instagram. So you can find these pictures on Instagram if you want to go look. Here's one of the ones. This is the one that I was talking to the whole time. Very wise. One that was very wise. And if you want to call it a hierarchy, it's quite different with Sasquatch. Their hierarchies. Well, let me mute myself. Okay, there we go. I didn't know if any of those words were okay or not to say. Let's see. So others talk about the in charge people being a matriarchy. The matriarchal theory, you've got that's going on. It's Google, so it's going to say theory. Female Sasquatch sightings. We've got a female, very wise female in the, it's not religion. That's kind of a man-made thing, but that's how it would be classified in our world. She was in charge. Like, wow. I thought that was cool. What were we talking about? Before I took Puppy out. Oh, if you need more room on your planet, just shrink the people down. Sounds logical to me. That does sound, logistically like it's feasible. Let's see. 3-Eye Atlas. Okay. Well, I was out there and Puppy was doing her thing. I was thinking, because I had expressed, why am I seeing people with blonde hair and all of that, and everybody else is seeing reptilians? And then I remembered. Ashtar Command, the Nordics, if it is the Nordics, if that is what they look like. Reptilians play those roles. So I guess they are correct. They are reptilian. I'm sorry it took so long for me to figure that out, that they're reptilian, because they looked cute. I mean, they had awesome outfits on too, and they were all these different colors. They're acting all sophisticated. But I guess they're reptilians. It's like it only took Kelly an hour and 42 minutes to figure out. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Okay, now I have a question. So for some people, if they're remote viewing, are they going to be remote viewing? Let's see. What do we got to choose from? What's on the list today? Jesus. What is it? Jesus is on board. Yeah, can you guys see Black Belt Jesus on here? I did not. I'm sorry, it's so tiny at this point. I'm still on the broadcast. I haven't had time to separate it and all, so we can see better. Because I can actually read the names on it when I make it bigger. So Jesus was on board. It's probably reptilians. So what if the Hindu gods were on board? It's reptilians. Hold on, I'm seeing a pattern. What about the Phoenician gods? Oh, the reptilians. And you see how these two guys in the back, they're like not doing anything. Like, we have big tails. You go do all the minion work. And we got the afterlife. Jesus in the afterlife. That perfect voice. Come this way. Come to me. This is the way to go. It's your time to go. A very Jesus-like voice. Come to me. Like stuff in the Bible. Come to me, children, or whatever version it is. With the cut and paste Bible. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Gods and deities. What if it's like, hey, all the gods are coming back? Reptilians. Now, do you guys think I'm saying that to scare you? Like, you're not scared, right? Because like we already knew, Kelly. It took a while for you to figure out. But we knew we're okay with it. Like, I don't want you to like, because you're hold on. Like, you're God. You're God, and you created a potential field. And once you skip a few 99, 100, and then the reptilians. So you're like God, and you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be cool. You cool with that? Okay. And what about these characters? Literally, I've seen all kinds of snippets on these guys. Wow. So basically, all the world is a stage, including the New Age and all the different religions and belief systems are just another stage where all the same actors play all the roles. Oh my God, is that Jesus? And Allah. Hey, Allah's cool. Look over there. Is that tall guy? What does he have, like wings and stuff? Hey, Allah's cool. We got like black belt Jesus. We got stiffed. Yeah, fuck that shit. Rude. Let's see. Oh, and the Mother Mary, which is, according to some random people on TikTok, is it like a deity, like the Mother Mary, or like a god, kind of like, oh yes, I was misunderstood. Just all think we're prostitutes, but no, like when I wore that coat and then I went out thinking I looked so awesome, and that one guy like told the girl to come over and ask me for an autograph, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm just so popular, like, oh my God. He thought I was a porn star. Whatever. So we got energy, the Pope. Oh, hold on. One of these guys had the name Pope. Oh, which one? I think it's on the top row, far top right. Hold on, let me look at my own phone. Let's see. Okay, the one on the top. Oh no, that's Dragon Man. My bad. Oh, the one with the wings. There's the one with the wings. The winged one. The lizard Pope. So now we're dealing with royalty and the Pope and shit. But royalty is that one, the female dinosaur, whatever, psychic and intelligent. Why would all the royals be psychic and intelligent? Huh. Extremely. And they're all females. Why would female lizards play all the roles of the royals? None of my business, I guess. Okay. So the lizard people, dynastic progenitor hybrid. Hold on. Dynastic definition. Fuck is that? Concerned with the diagnosis of illness or other problems, characteristic of a particular species or genus or phenomenon, a distinctive symptom or characteristic, the practice or techniques of diagnosis. Those are all our options for dynastic. Okay, dynastic, what? Progenitor definition. A person or thing from which a person, animal, or plant is descended or originates. Like daddy? Mommy? An ancestor or parent. Yes, like mommy. Oh, okay. Hold on. But the progenitor Pope. Lizard Pope dynastic progenitor hybrid. With claws. Wow. One of them. Oh, you guys, go look up this chart. Alligator-like reptilian life force energy thief. Reptilian fighter, worked as a bodyguard. Just some of the random ones I'm going across. I think it's this row. Reptilian mercenary, worked for the Greys, the guy with the Chrissy cross on the chest. And the guy in white, drug addict reptilian, San Francisco. Oh, well then. The next one, yellow reptilian, Porto, Portugal. Oh, the dark guy, alligator like a reptilian, likes to get drunk. Oh my gosh. So what roles does he play? The dark guy. Let's see. That would be the one that has the arrow on the far right, I believe. Hold on, let me look. Let me see if that's the same guy. I think it's the same guy. No, this guy's chest is a little lighter. Guys, I can't tell. Which one are you? Okay, you don't have a belt. No belt. That guy on the far right is really, really dark. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. I can see better now. Okay, your tail is a little bit longer than that guy, and he's too skinny. I think it is. Oh, okay. See the white bat face one with the wings goes straight down, and then just to the right, you see the guy with the X on his chest. The next guy. Okay, is that a seahorse? Fuck is that? Oh, good grief. Now, let's go see what this likes to get drunk alligator is. Okay, yeah, that's him. Okay. The whole earth has been ruined by the fallen angels. You guys, fallen angel in this scenario. Okay, and this one, I can't tell which arrow goes to where, but we're looking at one of the gods. Either, oh crap, I can't see their names. Is that Horus? And what's her face? Anyway. Let's see. You guys go look this stuff up. It was interesting. Okay, nothing there. And Allah, hey, maybe that's why nobody drinks Allah, but in theory. Okay. Okay, now we're looking at the muscle man right over there. Tammuz. I have no idea what that guy does. And he's may or may not be, I'm not sure where that arrow is coming from, one of those. And nope, he skipped this one. He's like, nah, I'm not going to join. I'm not a joiner. Not a joiner. Doesn't have anything to do with the afterlife. Nothing to do with the Phoenician gods. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa. Hindu gods. Now we're having some fun. So who's he pointing to? Okay, monkey face and what's her face? Who are those? Do you guys know who they are? It looks like two. Am I seeing that correctly? I think the same entity is playing two gods. So who's the monkey face god? Okay, let's see. Who is the monkey face Hindu god? Let's see.
The monkey-faced Hindu god is Hanuman. He is known for his great strength and devotion to Rama, and he is also the god of courage. Hanuman is the son of the wind god, Vayu, and he helped Rama defeat the demon king Ravana.
Okay. Which Rama? Avatar of the god Vishnu, whom he helped defeat the demon king Ravana. Possesses extraordinary powers, including the ability to fly, change his size, and immense strength. Wow. And, okay. Female Hindu god with a pink dress. Let's see if I can find this one. Okay, let me look at, oh dear. I have no idea which one this would be. It might be this. No, I don't know. That's a pretty dress. Could it be the same one? It's a different dress. There's a lot of them. And a ton of them by all different names. I don't think I'm going to be able to find that one, you guys. If you find it, please share. Okay, this one. No. Crap. Yeah, not knowing on that one. Suresh. Yeah, so many possibilities. So many possibilities. Okay, this one is clearly, who's that guy on the top right? Oh, crap. I can't see that tiny. Let's see. I'm going to zoom in on my phone, and it's for, okay. Tarragon? No, that's a herb. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me get closer and see. Does it start with a T? Oh my gosh. Okay, for me, it is way too blurry, and I can't do it on my phone. If you guys know who that is, please let me know. There we go. Thank you. Lakshmi. That's what it looks like. That's what I was thinking while I was passing through and I saw them. Han Newman, thank you for that. Thank you. And that begs the question, who is God's mom? Good question, right? And dad. And who are their parents? Who's your daddy? Hey, Kelly and chat. Hey. Oh my God. I know I'm not going to say that out loud, Lorraine, but yes, I see you. Thumbs up on that. That's a good catch. I mean, the forest people carry. Oh, it's a rock. That's it. Legalized. They carry. I think they're amazing. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's so whoever that is, and this guy, he's like the fuck the Ash Shark man. Like fuck that shit. So in here, he's known as 13. Number 13. Oh. Hmm. And then again on here, when I've got some time, I'll isolate each row and see if I can put those on here so we can read them a little bit better this next time. Oh my gosh, you guys. So, 3-Eye Atlas. Where are... Oh, the sun's starting to come out a little bit. Yeah, it was about to come out about this time of the day, the sun. About time to go outside. It's a little cold outside. It's a little bit cold. But, 3-Eye Atlas. What was I going to look at? Oh. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of They Live. They do have that exterior that looks humanoid or human-like. This reminds me of that TV series V. This reminds me a lot of that TV series V. Because there is something really amazing going on or around what most people call Halloween. What's on the Halloween? You guys who research this stuff and really know your stuff, or just do a Google search, either way. What is going on or around the 30th? Not the 3-Eye Atlas thing, but the thinning of the veil. What all do you guys know about in the Matrix and all the drama that's going on astrologically and so forth? Because to me, not only is this a typical time of the year that there's a thinning of the veil, please give me different vocabulary for that. But it looks like there's a concept of fear and putting fear around this date. Like setting something up to be scared of on a date when you have access to, let's just call it the plasma pool. Because I've been like, what are these feelings? I don't understand what I'm feeling. How do I describe this? And I've described it as feeling like I'm in 47 dimensions at the same time. I'm experiencing something from 47 different dimensions instead of just the third. Because, me aching, what, knees, ego and pride, right? Ego, just identifying with the illusion. I am the avatar because my knee hurts. That's why. It's a real knee and it hurts. That's just hyper awareness of your awareness. Hyper awareness of your awareness. And let's go back over to the over here. And I think I've got, let's see if this works the way I think it. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is more better. Wait, hold on. Oh, there you go. Instead of holding this up, because there was a flaw in this, you guys. Like the gold portion didn't get on there, and how it's the same size. So here's a better idea of the matrix or the God bubble. This is a lot easier to show you this way, right? So whatever 3-eye atlas is, where do you feel like you are in your healing process? Because 3-eye atlas is in the perspective of fear, is reptilians are coming to get us, right? Or in a place of, oh, I'm God, I created all this, nothing has any power over me. Maybe it's just the reptilians are coming to vacation and observe. When they've been here, it's like, oh, I've done the vacation on Earth like 7 times. Yeah, I'm coming back because it's the transition. What if it's just that? Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, whether it comes from above or below. That's just a projection in the drama of our healed or unhealed state. And our healed state, let me show you guys real quick if you want to look on the screen. Authenticity. Authenticity. This is, I'm just, I'm not going to read them. I'm just going to click through. This is the healed state of the avatar. This comes from God level. The God bubble level are all these feelings and emotions that if you let go and allow, this is what you get. When you let go and allow, this is what you get to create this reality. This is the natural state of the avatar if we're not pushing and pulling and blocking and so forth. Yeah, go back and write these down. These are awesome. It's just the ones I know about right now. I mean, I remote viewed to find this stuff. And I know there's more. You know, it's because I can remote view really well. Doesn't mean I'm perfect in this. Like crap, that's why I teach you guys so you can help me find everything. We're doing this together. Don't be lazy. We're doing this together. Help me find the rest of this list. I know there's at least 5 more. I'm feeling there's at least 5 to 7 more. And 2 of them were added on as a result of the 30-day manifestation challenges that we've had since, when did we start? 2012-ish. So this is the natural state of the avatar. These are states of being that if you let go and allow and you're healed, you find yourself in these states of being. You're still creating Earth, but you're creating Earth. It's different because my Earth has changed. I put my foot down and I was done. My friend, who's Taurus, stuff was going on, and she's like, I'm not doing it anymore. If I'm going down, we're all going down. That terrified me to hear her say that. Because I've always been like, oh, I don't want to ruffle feathers or anything like that. I don't want to ruffle feathers and so forth. But now I'm like, fuck that shit. If I'm going down, we're all going down. And I stood up, and I was terrified to do so. And I stood up recently, relatively recently. This is what the energy's different, you guys. The energy's different. I stood up and said no more. And it didn't matter what the consequences were. What it ended up being is perceived consequences. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm standing up. The right thing is going to happen now. Because I'm not tolerating injustice, corruption, parasitic energy. No more. No matter the cost. For entertainment purposes only, make your own decisions. Sagittarius, kind of we. Some of you signs probably don't need to be doing stuff I'm doing. I'm tolerating shit. And if you look, the only sign that has a Schweppen is Sagittarius. And that Schweppen goes long distances. The protector of all. And that's the matrix system. I feel like I do that with you guys. I come on here and help you to let go and allow protection. Protecting you from yourself. How's that? Until you're strong enough to do it yourself. And set those boundaries. And it's time to set those boundaries at all costs. What are we waiting for? We don't want to ruffle feathers. What? We're done. We're done. This is your time. This is your universe that you're creating. It's all you. It's time to stand up and tell the universe that you create what to do. And the best way you can do it is with your feelings and your emotions. And I just put them all on there. Go back and go through, write those down. All those feelings and emotions are what tells your universe what to create, whether you're trapped in the matrix or in the natural eyeball. And that's what we were going to talk about. Well, no, these eyeballs. When we look at this no skin funded map, if you will, let's look at this from several different angles, and hopefully this will make sense. Or by looking at picture, my math class is all pictures, no symbols. You want to stay in my math class? No symbols, only pictures. You get to do over. If math was shitty for you and you got scared, you know it's just a system. Because your intelligence is far beyond anything that you could learn in a classroom. The classroom was to program you not to see those patterns. If you did see those patterns, you saw them a certain way. They gave you formulas without a picture. Every formula out there started with a circle, which is just a two-dimensional representation of a sphere. Oh, back to the map. So here we've got a no skin funded map. You guys, we are having this natural experience. This is the natural part of this. You guys, I'm going to say it till it makes sense. Earth in the middle, or the known world, or whatever we're called there. The names don't really matter in other realms. Except like in movies, like, I'm the mighty Thor. Oh. And every time I look, I find that it's like a paid. You have to pay to see the Thor movie. I can't see the Thor movie again. I want to see it again. The one where he's like in the operating room or wherever he was. And they were like, I'm the mighty Thor. And then they like inject him with the sleeping thing. And then he's like, ooh, I want to see that. I'll watch it again, but I can't find it. And I will not pay for movies. One of those is like, hey, I'm already paying for Prime. And on top of it, I have to pay for some of these movies? I don't think so. What is this racket? This is a racket. Oh, I'm sorry. So in the middle. Really in the middle. Known world in the middle. Trapped in the middle again. Don't you think it's weird that we are in the middle? I mean, just saying. That's kind of interesting. To me, it's interesting. So if you think of all of these as toroidal fields that are shooting up pure white light consciousness out of the top. Like kapow. Oh, hold on. like kapow. Poo. Tew. Now you see how it looks effervescent. It doesn't look uniform like that, but when pure white light consciousness comes out, it looks like clear or white bubbles. Does that make sense? Oh, it makes sense. Like here's the top of the toroidal field is where the pure white light consciousness comes out. And then at the very top, and here's the matrix version of it. So anytime you get in a grid system like that, it's like, oh, I'm in a toroidal field. Well, but your toroidal field has some rules that I don't know if you're going to like those rules. They're very rigid. So we got toroidal fields here that are captured in a prison system having fun together. You see that? See how this is the flower of life? Is that what it's called, flower of life? We've got on the left, which is a toroidal field that is moving. It might have some rules and some rigidity and so forth, but it's moving. The one on the right is an idea, and you get that idea and you kumbaya, push the white energy around with this idea and concept of you're going within, and all of that keeps you locked in a prison. See, we're still dealing with toroidal fields here. So, but we apply limitations. On the left, it's a limitation, but at the very least, it's moving. I hope this is helpful. I hope this doesn't confuse you guys. I'm sorry if this is confusing. I'm trying not to make it confusing by just showing pictures. Toroidal fields in the body. We are imprisoned in these bodies. These are just merely projections. But we grab onto, I'll oversimplify and just call it Saturn. How's that? We'll call it Saturn. You know, there's more to it than that, but these Saturn rules, songs, frequencies. I mean, the poor guy is like shitting Saturn. Like there's Saturn all over the floor. Like, oh. So again, look at these. These are sideways toroidal fields. Sideways toroidal fields. This, I'm sorry I don't have one to show you. Sideways. This sideways. This sideways, right? This sideways. Here's from the inside. When you're in the matrix, that's what it looks like. Only it's black with a white grid pattern instead of the blue. The grid pattern is white and it looks like that. So if you're in the matrix, everywhere you look, you just continue to create. You'll never get out. I mean, don't let me stop you from trying, but if you're like, oh, I can't get out of here, or like, don't go too long before you're like, oh, to wear yourself out. Like, check this out. So we got these toroidal fields with these limitations and rules that program these avatars to, I'll just be a little silly in these ideas and concepts, all right? Of this. It's a little more major than this, but it's like I'm just randomly pointing and making shit up. Like this one over here, this one, when it was activated, this chakra said you have to wear shoes all the time and in public and everything. In society, it's the norm is wearing shoes. Again, just kind of making that up to be silly. But that's kind of what's going on. Like this one over here, it's like live in houses. And this chakra up here is get a job. And this was have children. Again, I'm randomly pointing and making shit up, but you get the idea. So, and you might want to have children and do all that stuff. But if you don't have these things in place, it's like your decision. This is what gets into free will and shit. Free will? Okay. Oh, yes, you have a choice. Do you want 2 or 3 children? Yes, you got a choice with this system. Not to children or not, but how many? There's your choice. The choice is children. How many? That's your free will. Like, I don't know. Look at that, right out of his ass. Like, choo, 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 choo. Got emotion coming out of the ass. Emotion and creativity. Look at me. I'm tooting emotions. Look at that lower back kind of shit. Self-esteem, social identity, relationships. Man, this impacts all kinds of stuff. Holy crap. Was that at the bottom? So oh wait, let you read. I'm on YouTube. I don't know if I can say it or not. Survival and reproduction, which is closely related to the first word. I'm not saying. We get up around the back and so forth. Love, acceptance of self and others, the heart. Oh, I'm sorry. The corresponding is solar plexus and sacral and root on the left side. So we got the throat. And let's see, self-expression, voicing opinions. Under control, because we got chakras going on. The chakras have a full set of rules. And then shooting out the top of the head, we've got cosmic, spiritual, opening. Tell me if I say the words incorrectly. Cosmic, and because they are kind of tiny. And understanding, and that's a crown. According to this chart, just showing you random charts. Here we got them numbered. I see some people have hundreds of chakras or thousands. Some people have thousands of chakras. Again, what chakra limitation? Look, oh, we got chakra diarrhea again. Like, she should really go to the doctor for that. This guy, he's in bad shape. Oh man, sucks to be him. I'm just saying. This guy's dancing with chakraria. Chakraria. Do you have chakraria? Do you or any of your family members suffer from chakraria? If so, now when the concept of Satan was being loosed, Satan was being freed, and so forth. This is what I saw happening. It looked a whole lot like this, and it was coming out of a volcano. And everybody looked Asian, and they had on white, like a button-up shirt with kind of like office type nice pants. It was a uniform. Not like jumpsuits or anything like that. Then they had hard hats, and they're all white hard hats. A helicopter, and the helicopter was bringing this thing down that looked a lot like this. In the center was a sphere. Like these are 2 guys up there, but there it was a sphere that held what this concept of Satan. It looked a lot like this. Now, if that coincides with dates like up here, 1776, got the Statue of Liberty, Lucifer. So to me, it looks like this thing called Satan or Lucifer, or whatever its name is today, was imprisoned in a sphere or bubble. That and on something similar to this that had the United States, the bird, whatever it is, a phoenix, or some of it says it's like eagles and shit like that, but it's not. There's phoenixes all over the damn place. Anyway, the bird's head was pointing the other direction, and the schnauzy schnimble that has 4 sections to it, like that might look like this in some capacity, was turned in the other direction. Does that make sense? Like if you take this and look in the mirror, and the windmill is turning in the other direction, that kind of thing. So that was in the other direction, and the whatever the bird was, its head was pointed in the other opposite direction. So I saw those 2 things when it was coming out of the pits, and it was, again, they looked Japanese. They looked Japanese with like almost like a dress shirt type of work shirt with button, like a collar button all the way down, and and these huge helicopters, enormous helicopters, and that's what was pulling it out of the volcano. I saw this in a movie I watched. I think the movie name hopefully will splash on the screen. I forgot the name of the movie. If you guys remember, please help me in the comments. And when I remote viewed the moon, like they saw me when I was remote viewing, it pissed me off. And so I blew the place up. But it looked like their office looked like this. Like, you know how it's what 1950s kind of sort of looking stuff? That's what it looked like on the moon. Whatever. Do you guys remember? I was saying looks like the 1950s. Hey, thank you, Iron Sky. Okay, Captain Obvious is here. My nose wasn't even itching. My nose was not even itching, and Captain Obvious arrived. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Like the high intelligent ones, which are all of you guys, by the way. But Captain Obvious is a highly intelligent thing. Oh, there's a pill for that, Gary. Hey, test. Oh, I see your test. When you were doing the test thing, I saw that. Just not when you tested it, but I'm seeing it now. I remember when you remote viewed the moon. Yeah. And there were hybrids up there, human gray hybrids, and they had actual jumpsuits on that were one piece and had like elastic at the waist. That's how they fitted. They fitted. My emotional state is blowing out of my chakra today. Oh my God, Larry. Oh man, now I see why I get motion sickness, Mindy. Sorry, I'm laughing. Larry, checkerboard. Do I'm a Sag, Carrie. Fear, false evidence appearing real. Oh, that's cool. I heard something, another one as well, because that would make sense. What was the other acronym for all the acronyms for fear? Okay. Exists fear. Hold on. Let's see. The meaning of fear. No. Fear. Taking one letter of each word. Yes. Okay, here's 5. 5. Oh, what happened? See more. 2. And they're not on here. Oh, sorry, I was yelling. Here we go. Fear. Good, great. If you know of them, just put them in the comments, you guys. This is going to take me a year and a day to look this up. Good grief. And it's not showing me. Okay, let's go back. Oh, good grief. There we go. Well, that didn't work out. Okay. Anachronism. Let's see. False. Okay, here we go. False evidence appearing real. That's the one that you said, right? Yes, that's the one you said, Carrie. Okay. False emotions. Oh, Carrie. False emotions appearing real. Whoa, that's cool. Future events appearing real. Whoa, different perspectives of it. Wow. Face everything and rise. Face everything and rise, Carrie. Face everything and rise. That's cool. Captain Obvious. Reporting for duty. If I'm here, you must be about to end the stream. Not quite yet, but we had some good topics today. Like face everything and rise. Oh, I love it. Forget everything and run. Well, some days. Definitely some days. Some days you're the dog. Some days you're the fire hydrant. Some days it's a run. Face everything and rejoice. Forget everything and relax. Whoa, I love these. It's still Matrix stuff, but I feel like I'm getting out of the ditch just reading these. Let's see, forget. Oh, and then I can't see the rest. 3. What is an acronym for fear? False. Okay, I think we got both of them. False. Did we say expectations? I can't remember. False expectations appearing real. Was that one of them? If not, that's a good one. The expectations, that's a big one. There were about 4 or 5 3-day manifestation challenges in a row that I did with expectations. Purely expectations. Holy crap. So, a lot going on with the moon. I know, right? I remember yeah. So you guys that were reading up, did they say that hold on, 3-eye Atlas, like what is being reported? 3-eye Atlas is going to be the closest to the moon, or what was that? Or closest to the sun or something on the 30th. But again, it's a thinning of the veil. It happens every year. Are we going to focus on something that we're scared? Oh, hi, Ellen. I'm going to the beginning to watch because it looks good. We talked about a lot of cool stuff, and I started remote viewing and saw stuff I didn't know I was going to see. So, like, false archons appear. No, FE. Wait. False. Shit. Lizard doesn't start with an E. Oh, wait. False earthlings appearing reptilian. That was bad. That was horribly bad. But I got close. I tried. I'm proud of myself for trying. 3 out of 4 ain't bad. I'm gonna refill. What? Are you okay? What's going on, puppy? What are y'all disjointed about? What are y'all disjointed about? A boat. A boot. What you talking about? You know, I just need to stay the hell away from Canada because I will probably offend everybody there. Just completely on accident. Just on accident. Because I would pick up on the A really quick, depending on who I was talking to. A. And they'd be like, oh, another American making fun of the way we talk. Woo! Sun's out. Well, it's a cloudy sun, but it's out. And I can't see the top of the mountain yet. I can only see like the foothills. And I'm at about 8,000 feet where I am. I'm like way above town. The town is in the 7,000s or so. I'm up around 8,000. So I can see down on the town from where I am. Kind of like Breckenridge, how I can see down. Well, it's farther down in Breckenridge. This isn't as far. Because Breckenridge is way far down there. Because I was up at about 11,000 feet. At Breckenridge, was it Breckenridge 7 or 8,000? Something like that. I can't remember. What is the altitude of Breckenridge, Colorado? Oh, 9,728. Okay. So, yeah, I was about 1,500 or so feet above Breckenridge, looking down on Breckenridge. Not quite that far, looking down on this town. Throughout Alice B, closest to the sun. Thank you, Brian. The sun, it's the sun. Thank you. I can remember sun or moon. Thank you for that. And closest to the earth on December the 19th. Thanks for that, Brian. Okay, the 19th, which 9 plus 1 is 10. Just think about matrixy stuff. If you guys know about numerology and all that, throw it out there, even though it's matrixy. It helps in the process of letting go. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Ken. Oh, yeah. What was I doing? Was I remote viewing? What should what's about to happen, maybe? What's about to happen? I heard gamma rays. What is that a thing that's gonna be happening, like gamma rays? Gamma rays. Ah, we're all superheroes. Big upgrade. DNA. Stuff going on with DNA. Like a re something with the DNA. Sorry, Flurbryn knows the fancy words. Has Flurbryn been talking about this? What are her fancy words? Or am I off in left field? Because she knows all the fancy words for this stuff. And there's all this stuff going on with the genes and genetic, like this just being a big experiment, a big genetic experiment from beginning to end, even with all the creatures. Oh, and the cool thing, I think the cool thing is, there it is. Okay. This is what I think is cool. No-skin funded map. Think of all of those as toroidal fields shooting pure white light consciousness upwards. A filter or a program or hold on, pictures. Oh crap, I don't have the pictures. It's the God bubble. So they're looking up and there are pyramids, if you will, like all over the place and above. There are pyramids above. We just can't see them. I have no idea how I know that. It just came out. The pyramids, but they're pyramids that are diamond shaped. In other words, a four-sided pyramid on top, and then an upside down four-sided pyramid, and like their bases were glued together, let's say. Does that make sense? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to mute myself. Okay, you guys, I just thought about something, and you guys know the characters. I tried to look it up. I can't find them because somebody mentioned them at one time. When you look at the stars in the sky are projecting this, another view or another angle of that is the avatar, and there's a floating star or something above its head, about 18 inches. Do you guys remember me telling you about that? And some random person over time, I can't remember who, I'm sorry, said, oh, there's some cartoon characters, and they walk around and they've got jewels or gems or something hovering above their heads or things like that. And I was like, yes, yes. So that's another way of looking at it. If you're on that level, that you're aware of the gem or jewel or whatever it is above your head that is creating this avatar down below. Again, it's just hyper awareness. I hope you guys know the name of these. Sapphire Star. Thank you. Sapphire Star cartoon character. Thank you. Images. Okay, Sapphire Star. I'm not seeing a floating star above her head in the pictures. Hold on. Crap. Okay, there's some stars. There's one on her chest, if that is her. That there's one on the chest. I see a star on the chest. So it looks like her center is different than think about it. She's like a superhero. The spark comes from here. Your reality is created through a total field in the heart area, the chest area, white light. So there's total field, where you see the white light consciousness. But then these are above the head. These are above the head about 18 inches. If they're like human height, average human height, 18 inches. And you can see how when you look through the eyes of that gem or jewel, that you have a very specific censored program. Yeah, that's on her chest. These are above. Good catch, though, on the star thing. That's a cool concept. That character. Thank you. I'm trying. This is The Sims. Oh, okay. Thank you. Do the Sims have jewels floating above their heads? Because The Sims is more like what's really going on here. The Sims is the Matrix creating a video game. It's like on a Sims level. So it would make sense that these avatars or the Sims avatars would have, yes, only a little bit higher there. And like this one, let me find one with all her clothes on. Hold on. Oh, she has all her clothes on. Okay. Let's see. Now, when you look at her, if she doesn't, I'm so sorry. It looks like she does have clothes on. If it's accidentally, she doesn't. Okay, and you're seeing almost like a rainbow and a jewel above her head and relative size. Let's pretend like she's between 5 and 6 feet tall, roughly. And that's a pretty big, like, diamond thing. When I see what's over someone's head, it's not large like that at all. It's teeny tiny, as if a spark has come from nowhere and there's light coming from it, like pure white light consciousness. So it's the projector of this avatar. And it controls everything in it. Hey, thanks for that. The Sims. Yeah. It's really weird because when the Sims, for Sims Island, I don't think that's what it was called. But when they were doing the prototype or the beta testing, the Sims Island, again, it goes by a different name. I got an invitation, and they were only giving an invitation to something like 1,000 people or something like that. And because it was just an island, and you could go hover out into, because I tried to leave, you could go past the shoreline over the water, but not very far, and then you're done. And then you'd have to turn back, because almost if it had an invisible dome over it. And there were interesting rules for the Sims, like they could hover and they could like go above the buildings and hover and float around, not like flying like Superman does, like putting, hands forward and stuff. Just in a standing position, you could go up there and hover and move around, or you could walk on the ground. You had options. So they had, all kinds of places to meet, like basketball courts, dancing places. That you started the process of, they gave you an outfit, something like just t-shirt and jeans or something very basic. You got an outfit, and then you can spend money to upgrade your outfit and so forth. So, and from that stemmed the Sims. Oh, what do they call it? The malls and all that, where people were designing clothing to buy in all of these stores in The Sims. People were paying real money for these digital overlays over their Sims characters, these dresses and outfits and so forth. So thanks. Oh, she hasn't been on a week or so. Okay, thanks. Okay. Oh, this is just part of the reset. And this reset looks like it's going in stages. It's not just one, something might happen like that on the 30th. But as usual, my prediction for when the light switches on, if that's what happens, or it's slow and gradual, either way, it's not going to be what you think it's going to be, because you're like, oh, I'm just going to start flying everywhere and hovering everywhere. And that's not what it feels like when it happens. It feels like all of this, or what it's going to feel like, is all of this space has been made. A huge amount of space has been cleared, and it's just sitting there cleared, waiting. And you guys, the more that you can let go and allow, the better. thegodbubble.com, I've got $35 workshops, you guys. The Plasma State and Sparkling Star. Because whatever happens, we're going to find ourselves in plasma. But if you're unhealed, you're still going to limit yourself the same way. And you're going to say, the upgrade didn't work. I felt so weird. But then we still apply the same limitations because we're not healed to the new energy. And we still find ourselves trapped in our own bubbles. I hope that's helpful. So during this time, what can you do? We're not going to huff and puff and raise our frequency, because we're just going to get trapped in the matrix. But one thing that we can do is spend every day letting go, allowing for healing. Letting go and allowing for healing. Isn't that cool? So however we look at this 3-eye atlas, again, I ask you guys who've researched, can people look at this and see this? Let me turn my heater off. The sun is definitely out now. Hold on, puppy. Yeah, I know. Woo! Let me see. If I open the window, if I could get some cool air. Oh, yes, it's cool outside. It's just the sun is heating everything up. Woo! It's starting to get hot. Excuse me. Yeah, I'd like a hover car. Wouldn't that be cool, Carrie? So, in my opinion, in my life right now, in my setting boundaries and everything that I'm doing and standing up to injustices, we're just mainstream and never went away. And I'm saying no. I'm calling them out, regardless of consequence. And this is a time when you guys, however you want to word it. If you've been the underdog, you're going to be the overdog. If you've been the hydrant, you're going to be the dog this time, instead of the fire hydrant. the Bible talks about, those who appear to be weak and those on their knees or whatever will be the ones in charge and all. Every religion or belief system has its version. Those that seemed in charge and all, not so in charge, and we are the true leaders. And that's what we're doing right now, is just stepping into those leadership positions. And we don't do it because it's like, well, what do I do when I get there? Well, that's why you're not there yet. Letting go, allowing, and healing. You're in a state of being, and in that state of being, you create your world. And when you do, you find people following you. And that's what a leader is. They don't tell people what to do. You show them. They believe in something bigger than themselves. Something larger than themselves. And they believe it with all their might. And they go out there and they do it. And when people come along, if they feel like the cause is worthy, there's your influence right there. And they pick up the cause. What? I think she wants to go OUTSIDE. I think is what's going on right now. To me, in my world, and you make your decisions for your world, none of my business. In my world, what I'm choosing is whatever's going on with this 3-eye atlas, whether it's like third eye, 3-eye, third eye. And then others, researched atlas and went deep into that type of research as well. All the name meanings, everything to me just looks like ideas. And if there's an energy right now that's going to be shooting out gamma rays and turn people into superheroes, well, let's have people distracted with something and scare them and have them distracted. That makes sense, doesn't it? Like everything else, there's a distraction. And where did this information come from? NASA. Sorry. But we're taking it seriously. Because everything else they're doing is true and real. And it's kind of like, oh, they're faking everything and they're lying about everything. Except for the 3-eye atlas. So all of a sudden, we're trusting NASA. When we haven't trusted anything they've done up until this point. But suddenly we're trusting them. Are we asking for a friend? Just... Are we just suddenly it's true and it's real? Why? Because there's fear and I'm not thinking clearly, looking at it, going, oh, they're doing the same thing again. Oh, it's NASA. Are you to believe anything they're talking about? We're like, oh my gosh, is it reptilians? Isn't that good to know? Good to know. And the cool thing is, whatever happens, happens. What? What? She's ready to probably, let's see. How did they get so blurry, you guys? I'm crazy. Are you ready to go outside and have a banana? We've got a little dance going on down here. Not concerned. Bring it on. Gary's like, yeah, fuck that shit. Oh, I'm sorry. She didn't really say that. That was me. That was my interpretation of what Carrie said. Carrie said not concerned. I said fuck that shit. So, Sagittarius, the refined and sophisticated Sagittarius, and then there's Kelly. Well, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Yes, that's pretty much it. Oh, orange. Let's see, orange ball. Oh no, she wants the bananas. Yeah, oh, bananas. Let's see. Oh, red ball. Oh, she likes a red ball. Blue bone. Mm-hmm. Blue toy. that every one of her toys has a name to it. I'm trying to teach her color and so forth. So I'm applying the name of the color as well when I teach her stuff. What? You donated? Hold on. What? Well, hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, thank you. Aw. Oh, thank you. Oh, and we have, I'm not going to say who. It's private. Oh, wait, hold on. Make sure I get that. Oh, I signed in. Oh my gosh, not going to say who. It's a manifestation course. Sparkling Star Workshop. Oh, that's a good one. In the plasma state. And if the person, if you're listening right now, and I'll write to you if you're not, the 8-day manifestation course is not completed yet. So if you want to just send me an email and say and pick another workshop to add on, because that one's not complete. Does that make sense? Like, let me gift you another workshop because you picked that one. So you're gonna get that up until where I'd recorded on it, and one of your choice as well. I don't want to say who it is. If you don't hear me on here and send me an email, I'll write you back and tell you, whoopsie, that one's not completed yet. Pick one on me. Sorry about that. So, bring on 3-Eye Atlas. So you have like 4 workshops. 3-Eye Atlas and the Rapture. Love it. We'll put on a pot of beans for the apocalypse. My friend was talking about how some people were having health problems or whatever. I was trying to remember if they were. Yeah. It was they were choosing beans, like they had been consuming meat or flesh, and they had chosen to eat beans instead, like as a protein replacement or whatever, and that their health was improving and so forth. I don't know. I never met a bean that liked me. None of them liked me at all. So they're delicious. And you go to those Mexican food restaurants and had what they call those charro beans or something. You had refried and charro or something. And I would never eat the beans, but I would have some of the juice in the charro beans. And now, like, it's got like animal stuff in it. The charro beans mostly. So I don't have those anymore. But I had it tasted so good. My universal seasoning to making my own charro beans, like for my family. They ate it, and I would just, taste it, have a few bites and all, and then we'd had internal conflict over the evening, paying for the delicious taste test. Thank you, Ken. Thank you so much. And let me get those. I don't want to say your name. Let me send those workshops to you. I'm so excited about the workshops. Oh, let me see. And then you pick whichever extra one you want. But 8-day manifestation, that's a good one. Yeah, a sparkling star. And the plasma state. No, you got all the ones I liked. Gosh, what would be a good one? Again, choose what you want, but the healing is a good one. And and the money manifestation one. It's only $35 too. I mean, I'm going to give it to you for free, whichever one you pick, because I didn't get it completed. So I don't want to like cheat you on anything. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good one. Some opening your third eye. That one. And the first thing we do is let go of the third eye. It's the first thing we do. Money manifestation workshop. The first thing we do is let go of money. So it's a good one. It's a good one. So I'm so excited. It looks like I'm gonna have to write it back, whoever it is. I know who it is, but I'm gonna write them back and tell them that. So you guys, if you have any questions, Kelly at kellycoffee.com. It should be in the description box down below. A lot of the stuff that I talk about is in my Amazon store. again. Oh, hiccup, excuse me. Again, I make like 7 cents on these. Go buy some. These are so cool. They're 4 pounds, or this one's 4 pounds for light duty kind of things. Like, dog leash right by the door kind of stuff. Yeah. Stuff that's not too heavy. And like the flashlight, the dog leash and the flashlight. That's all that's going on in that. So that's not over 4 pounds at all. You're so cute. Oh my gosh. And you're being so patient. Because I keep saying all the, now she's not patient. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I guess we can remote view it again if you like, the closer it gets and all. But so far, it looks like the workshop that I've got called the Plasma State is the closest that I can determine as to what's going on. Is we're letting go more, the thin veil or whatever, we're letting go more of this reality that's not even real and finding ourselves in the plasma that creates this reality. But let's find ourselves in the plasma without all those rules of this one experience of Kelly that's shit. Like, fuck that shit. No. Oh, thank you, Real Ideal. Oh, thank you. Oh, hold on, let me turn the air conditioner. Woo, girl. I know. It's a. Oh, sorry, you guys. Oh, thank you so much for your. Excuse me, puppy. Oh, for the super sticker. Oh, thank you guys. And also on at thegodbubble.com, you guys, I've got a donation, well, 2 donation buttons. One of them is just multiples of 17 or something like that. The other one's like $1 and multiples of $1. Where if it's like, I want to be exactly the number 88 and donate that to Kelly. So you can do the dollar one and just keep clicking, multiply till it gets to 88 and donate 88 and put the comments like, I get sent 88 because of this special to me or whatever. And send it. So you can donate on there as well. So thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. You're so precious. Your information is life-saving. Oh, and just remember that you're safe if you're in saving mode, which is just another area of healing. But if you're there, you're truly saving yourself. And then when you see you're truly saving yourself, you understand you're creating that which you are trying to save yourself from. Is that good to know? That you create the scare and the saving, both. So at some point in this process, don't rush it. Let it go and allowing. At some point in this process, you're going to let go of all of it and heal. And stop creating that which you have to continue to rescue yourself from through organizations or people or deities or ideas or groups or is that cool? I'm hopefully I'm expressing all of this stuff in a way that makes it simple and not overcomplicated, because a lot of the time you'll find some people just want to impress other people with big words and so forth, and sometimes the big words are appropriate, but the idea of communication is so you get the information across. And to me, please don't take this as an insult, but a 3rd grade vocabulary, which just enough vocabulary then to describe pictures, it is all that's necessary to convey information, concepts, and ideas in picture form to you guys. And then, because I'm here on StreamYard and all, I'm able to show you pictures. Also, a lot of them not exactly what I'm trying to show you, but the concept, you get the concepts because of the pictures. I get to show you math with pictures. And then you look at it and go, oh gosh, I got so caught up in all the symbols, I didn't understand the main concept of math. And what was really going on is that we were taking patterns and trying to talk about patterns, but just at base 10. So we had a limited understanding of patterns in our discussion. But if we just show each other the patterns, right? if we just show each other the patterns, then it's like, oh, duh. Oh, here's the patterns. An Earth that is put together like a sphere. What do we find? A bunch of closed systems. But we take what they are calling a flat Earth map. Isn't that cool to know? On the flat Earth map, it looks like more like a moving toroidal field. So in this, nos confunden. Think of every circle as an eye. An eyeball having its experience. An eyeball. And again, I'm repetitive with this because even though I'm showing you the same pictures every time, one of these times you're going to look and go, oh, I see it now. I see it. Through these, you remember. You remember. We're having an organic eyeball experience that the Bible calls a firmament. And God and earth and Sheol. I never know how to pronounce that. This part at the bottom that's really dark down there. Because look at, wait, which one is it? Here we go. Look at that. Look how it's shaped. I know it's standing on its side. But look at the center and that big area right there I call the Godhead. That stuff that comes out of the pupil. It shoots out of the pupil. Pew, 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 pew. See, look at the shape of the lens. Look at that. The shape of the lens there, like right behind that pupil and the iris. Check it out. Okay. Now check that out. Is that a lens? We're having an organic experience. And in that organic experience, you got this going on. Imagine two of these connected, like the diamonds above the Sims heads. We've got this going on above the firmament, which all that is just an eyeball. Like, check this out. Look how it looks like a fluted skirt going around the outside. See how it's kind of fluted? Look at the purple. It's the same damn thing. This experience might be projected from the heart or the chest area and created. But this concept of an eye having an experience, typically the awareness is behind one of the eyes. Typically what you call the dominant eye. The other eye, neither of the eyes exist, but you put your attention on one and then apply the rules of two eyes. And then you go from the awareness of two eyes. But you're having a one eye pirate experience. I don't know. let's see. Oh, if I need saving, what from? Exactly. Need. Let me get one of the banners to the bottom. So we're only saving from something that we create ourselves. And you find yourself when you said need. So we got need, want, have, am, and be. This is the progression. So what I need to heal, what I need to heal as a victim. And then again, the word need comes out. And this is a good thing that we are talking to ourselves through our words. We find out the feelings come out in the words. The programming for the feeling of need comes out. So this is great. Real deal. This is great because now you know what to let go of first. Isn't that cool? Let's see, I'm not a victim. God creating all of this. I understand. Yes. Another perspective. Oh gosh, real deal. You're quick. You're seeing this. You're moving your perspective around really fast. It's a little easier right now being able to exist, if you will, in multiple dimensions or be able to access that plasma state better. And again, godbubble.com, I've got that plasma state workshop in the Sparkling Star. Oh my gosh, you guys. Again, I'm so excited I get to send this out. Callie will start probably. Oh, I said the OUT word, didn't I? You are being a cooker. Come here. Come here. It's mommy hugs. You are. She's doing pretty well. Yes, you're my good girl. You're being a good girl, baby. Yes, you are. It looks, I don't think it's going to rain anymore, but it's going to be partly cloudy the rest of the day. So not going to get really hot out there. Yeah, I think we got a little peek of the sun, got hot, and it's over with now. Yeah, ow, girl, stop. Ow. Stop. Oh, grief. Love means never say sorry. Except you need to say you're sorry. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. This was Friday, which does that mean that it's fried foods day? No, I actually fried a zucchini yesterday. I did like little coins and stuff. And I had some like organic sprouted flour. Stop! I don't mind you coming up here, but be the fuck still. Or they come up here as if you would like to snuggle. The human types of snuggling. No, don't boop me. I don't want the boop. No. Yes, stir fry. Ooh, stir fry. Yes. Oh, and that fly's gonna get it too. So I love you guys. You take care. If you're just getting here, start from the beginning. I think it's worth it. There's a lot of good stuff on here. I made some discoveries. Yes, we're gonna do that. Yeah. No, she's like a bag of doorknobs right now. It's like hugging a bag of doorknobs. Yeah, like sharp elbow doorknobs. Yeah. Pokey, sharp elbows. But she doesn't look all that heavy until it's all her weight is on an elbow on your calf. And then it hurts. So, oh, I missed. It's in the wrong place. There we go. All right, you guys. I love you. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you on the next video.
Realm of dreams where the stars align. Kelly Coffee takes you on a ride divine. In her thought bubble we soar through the night. Exploring the universe, our vision takes flight. The symphony of galaxies fills the air. Come with me, let's ride on the cosmic breeze. adventure like no